Hey guys, it's Tom Freund. I'm going to read these questions from the IMA Awards. And that's the Matterhorn right there. Zermatt, Switzerland. It's amazing in the independent world. Sometimes you can be sleeping on a friend's floor in Cleveland, and then you can be playing at the Zermatt Acoustic Zermatt Unplugged Festival up on the top of a mountain with the Matterhorn staring you down every minute. It's incredible. Okay, home base, Venice, California. Genre, I'd say rock, folk, Americana. Work submitted, Cruel, Cruel World, a song from my new album, The Edge of Venice. Artists featured, well, myself, Tom Freund, and John Alasia produced. Who are your influences? I have many, multitudes. Boy, in the jazz world alone, there'd be Charles Mingus and Miles Davis, Duke Ellington, and on and on. In the rock world, there's everyone from Joni Mitchell to Led Zeppelin to Van Morrison, Neil Young, Bob Dylan, even some Steely Dan. Describe your nominated work. It's a song I wrote in the desert in Joshua Tree, California, and it was just one of these kooky songs I couldn't get out of my head, and the song's about kooky stuff going on in your head. Thing like, it's amazing what you can conjure up in your brain kind of song. Did I use any unusual effects or instruments in this recording? I played acoustic guitar, but then I played electric guitar solos as well, and this wonderful keyboardist Chris Joyner played on it, and we did a little effects, little synth in there, but mostly organic instruments and some background vocals. Okay, were there any happy accidents while in the studio? Always for me. First of all, even finding time and money and people chipping in and doing jobs with me is incredible. I'm lucky. I'm surrounded by great people, but it's often you have to find the right time, the right place, and stuff. So accidents, happy accidents all the time, because you go in there whenever you can. Sometimes it's last minute. Hey, can we go in tonight and record this new song, kind of thing. So definitely happy accidents all the time. In this specific recording, I think we just did a couple of takes, me and the drummer first, and then built it from there. How did you raise the funds for the project? To recoup out of pocket. I went in on this project with my producer John Alasia, who's done incredible work with everyone from Dave Matthews to Jason Mraz to John Mayer and Liz Fair and everyone in between. We decided to, since he had a studio, we decided to go in on it together. Luckily, I had players that were really excellent players, but willing to work on future funds from the song. So we all chip in our time and our energy, and John and I are just going down the middle with the payback from it. So we were all sort of donating our time, in a sense, for the cause. Lucky, I have great people. Why did you choose to submit the work to the 12th IMAs? Well, it just went down that way through this thing, Reverb Nation, that I've been applying to. But I seem to recall that many years ago, like 8 years ago, I did this as well, and my song got picked. Olden in the Way got picked. It's pretty cool. What's your definition of success? For me, this is success. This is awesome, and I'm playing in front of people. I could be playing in front of 30 people at a small club, or an intimate, expensive sort of situation like last night for 150 people who paid for like raclette dinners on the top of the mountain. And success is, man, I love it when people know my songs. That to me like means everything to me when they ask for a song or when they tell me that a song's meant something to them. So all sorts of success, man. If I write a good song that morning, I could feel great for a week. That's success too. Will you leverage your IMA honors to achieve your career goals? Sure. I think the IMA is very cool because we're in a land of the Wild West again, in terms of record labels and people doing stuff that. Okay. Part 2. IMAs. Why am I here? Independent Music Awards. Zermatt. The Matterhorn. Part 2. Where do we leave off? Who's sitting in your audience and what makes your fans unique? Wait, I missed, how will you leverage your IMA honors to achieve your goals? No, I did that one. Who's sitting in the audience and what makes your fans unique? I think my fans, what they tell me is that my songs mean something to them. They have a good reflex in them, that like it's something they can relate to. They feel not alone. They find some of the lyrics funny, clever, stuff like that is what I hear. It's very nice to hear stuff like that. And musically they like when I jam out. What is your guilty pleasure on the road? Any close calls or mishaps while on tour? Guilty pleasure, lots of espresso, and occasionally after a really good gig, nice single malt. Who are your musical heroes and influences? I mentioned them before. Are there any songs you wish you wrote and why? I wish I wrote the Paul Simon song, Something So Right. I think it's incredible, ridiculously, but he's got a lot of them. He's one of those guys who's got a lot of those songs. Something So Right. I wish I wrote Amelia by Joni Mitchell. Because they both express something unbelievably lyrically and also musically are fluid and wonderful. Any songs, which artists are you listening to? Surprise. Okay, I could probably only answer a couple more because I gotta go and that thing's gonna run out again. How will musicians make a living if fans continue to expect music to be free? That's a really good question. We can keep touring. It's hard and it's rough. This is one of the better parts of my tour right now. I'm ending a tour in Europe, in Switzerland at Zermatt, unplugged. But there's a lot of hard miles and a lot of hard traveling, and that shouldn't be the only way we make money making music. You should buy the music. We should find ways to support artists by buying music. It's cool that a lot of stuff's free. That's cool too. I think we have to get together on this though, and when you can buy stuff, buy it at the shows, or when you can buy some stuff online the right way, do it, because it does mean a lot. It's a trickle-down effect. URLs: TomFreund.com, TomFreund.com, and at Facebook it's Tom Freund Music, and a bunch of stuff on YouTube. And finish the sentence. The music industry is depleted, it's charged, it's open to suggestion, it's not as we know it. There's a new paradigm. Let's help each other as artists. That's a big one. And let's not complain about the music industry all the time. Let's keep doing what we love, and therefore find ways to make it work. Okay. Blessings from the hill. Cheers.